Hey friends, BrickinNick here. I am ridiculously excited to be here with you today to officially give you your first look at the LEGO Fortnite sets. We got them early thanks to LEGO, and we're going to tell you everything you could possibly want to know about them. Let's dive on in. The LEGO Fortnite sets officially release on October 1st, with 4 sets total coming out. First up, a quick overview, then a review of each set. The Durrr Burger, set number 77070, comes with 193 pieces and is retailing for $14.99 US or $19.99 Canadian. The Llama, set number 77071, has 691 pieces and will cost $39.99 US or $49.99 Canadian. The Battle Bus, set number 77073, has 954 pieces with a whopping 9 minifigures and is going for $99 US or $129 Canadian. The last set of the wave, Peely Bone, set number 77072, is the biggest, coming in at 1,414 pieces and is retailing for $99 US or $129 Canadian. Normally, when I'm reviewing a wave of sets, I always go from the smallest set to the largest, but I have to be honest, for this wave, I was just way too excited to see the LEGO Fortnite minifigures, so I actually built the Battle Bus first, and boy, did this thing not disappoint. It's honestly surreal having these minifigures in hand. The new parts and printing for each and every one is just perfect. Both the front and back printing is excellent on all of them, with Meowscles even getting printing on an arm. Battalion Brawler, Bright Bomber, and Cuddle Team Lemur all get two-sided face prints, and on top of that, both Drift and Cuddle get hair pieces as alternatives to their headgear. The minifigures are also nicely spaced out throughout the build process, being assembled in the order shown. It's really tough picking a favorite, but if I kinda had to, I might just go with Raven, given that it was one of my go-to skins when I was first playing Fortnite way back in 2018. Let me know which minifigure would be your favorite. The bus isn't overly complex and doesn't really feature any crazy techniques, but feels extremely accurate to the Battle Bus as we know it. It's got all of the super fun greebling across the outside, only uses a few stickers to add some text, logos, detailing, and wear and tear on it, has fun surprises like an engine under the hood, nice parts usages like paint rollers for the mirrors, and lots of cool detailing and techniques for the balloon up top. In terms of functionality, it's super easy to pull off the roof, open up the doors, and get all 9 minifigures squared away inside. I would even say the set is quite swooshable. And now we can go in order of smallest to largest. And of course, that means we're going to be starting with the Durrr Burger, which I was definitely super impressed with the engineering in this build. You would think it's a pretty simple thing. You know, you literally have some buns, the burger, the cheese, the tomato, the tongue, and then like the top bun with the eyes and the little olive. But there is some seriously cool LEGO engineering inside of this thing. Honestly, just feels like a really great value for a nice little desk ornament. It's pretty decent size in comparison to one of the LEGO Fortnite minifigures. It would be about this big. So it'll look cool with like your LEGO Fortnite minifigures hanging out. I feel like it's probably a pretty good size comparison for like how the Durrr Burger was in scale to like the Fortnite characters in the actual Fortnite Battle Royale. One thing I did find a little off-putting about this, and even just I would say a little confusing, was the choice in color for the bun. This is actually regular LEGO orange. I find on camera it doesn't look so bad, but in person I kind of just find it almost looks like a Dorito bun, I want to say. And I definitely would have expected them to go with like a bright light orange or tan for the bun instead. Maybe for whatever reason they had to produce the parts in these colors, or it was like just too expensive to do them in other colors. But that's the only thing I find a little bit odd. But yeah, realistically with it in the background, especially like, you know, on camera and stuff like that, it's really not going to be a big deal. And I think from a distance as well, you won't really notice. So a super minor nitpick, for overall what is an awesome build. I won't show the inside of it so that when you go to build it yourself, you get to experience the delight and joy of the awesome techniques in this little guy. Next up, it's none other than the Llama. They did a really awesome job with the Llama. I've actually built quite a few versions of my own of the iconic Llama, including this version here from 2018, which is just a little bit bigger than this. And it's honestly really awesome to see some of the ways I built that and some of the details I had in that recreated in the LEGO set, because of course LEGO would figure out those awesome things on their own. And those awesome things include the amazing texturing on the Llama. They actually did something really cool and used a mix of curve slopes and cheese slopes here to just create that awesome kind of piñata-like feel all around the build, which looks awesome. They did a great job with the tail here too, using some curve slopes on some clips just to create some nice texturing there. The head is beautiful with some great lines run through it for kind of the harness there. You can actually open and close the mouth, tilt the head, move the ears a little bit. It looks really, really nice, well shaped. And then of course, the iconic functionality is that you can actually open up the loot llama from the top, throw your loot in there, and then you can bring it down. And with the opening of this little tab here, you're gonna actually release some loot, and you can kind of shake it out to make sure you get all the loot out of there. And then that actually brings us to checking out some of the loot here. You've got the Lego Fortnite backpack, which is awesome to see in brick form. You've got some rough ruby, you've got some slap juice, you've got a slurp juice here as well, a grappler, some dynamite, and even a lucky charm. And it's just really, really fun seeing some Lego Fortnite items in the mix. You know, and hopefully is a hint that maybe we'll even see more Lego Fortnite in sets in the future. But the loot llama, super duper fun to build, maybe a tiny bit tedious with some of the repetition of this, but it's absolutely worth the effect in the end, and will just make for a super duper awesome display piece for any Fortnite fan out there. Last but not least, rising from the dead, it's Llama. I am not kidding when I say this build is bananas. Okay, now I'm done with the kidding stuff. I'm really getting serious here when I say that this build is just jam-packed with absolutely incredible like building functions and detailing. It's not every day that you can blow me away with Lego engineering, and this is definitely one of those sets that is doing that. Literally from the top to the bottom, you have something really, really cool. The way they actually angle the feet in the build, the way the bone structure is done for the leg, the way the banana is done as part of the pickaxe, the way the paint launcher is constructed and like designed and laid out looks really, really cool. All of the ways they've engineered the leg to like come into the main body and still be strong. The rib cage just uses such cool like parts here to create the awesome shaping there. The skull looks great. All of the printing on it is awesome. And there's only one sticker in the whole set, which is actually the label sticker on the top here, which is so fun to put on. The backpack's really, really nice too, even though it's not like overly complicated. It looks great and still uses some fun techniques. Genuinely, all around, super duper impressed with Peely Bone. If you're a fan of Peely as well, you'll love seeing the instructions and how it kind of talks about Peely's history a little bit. But if you just like Fortnite and want something super ultra cool on display, there is no way you won't enjoy building this and displaying it. As if the sets on their own weren't cool enough, LEGO's actually gone ahead and added in a little bonus, and that if you scan the QR code from your instructions, you can actually score a little in-game bonus. It's actually the Bright Bomber Starter Pack, which has been available in the store, so unfortunately if you've already bought it, you won't get something else, but it is definitely a nice bonus for folks who haven't already got it. I, of course, had to see how the official LEGO Fortnite sets look next to my own custom reverse engineered builds of many things from LEGO Fortnite, and honestly, they look super cool together. I am definitely excited to use all of these minifigures to sort of populate my little LEGO Fortnite village here, and maybe bring it all together in one big epic display someday. My final verdict, these are absolutely fantastic. LEGO and Epic Games nailed these sets. And this is just the first of what's to come. They did confirm in the press release that this is just the first of the LEGO Fortnite sets. So I'm super duper excited to see what's to come. And honestly, if you're a Fortnite fan, no brainer. Even if you're not a Fortnite fan though, I think there's some really fun stuff to explore in these. And if you just find you like the aesthetic of something like the burger, the llama, the Peely Bone, or the bus, you're gonna have a fun time building them regardless. And if you like minifigures and cool parts, these are just filled with them. So yeah, awesome stuff. Thank you again, LEGO, for sending these early. It's a dream come true getting to build these sets with all of you and get to share it. Let me know if you have any other questions about these, but otherwise, we will see you soon for some more LEGO building fun. Happy building out there, friends.